Hello, you beautiful internet you, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Careful Cantrip, where a group of friends from coast to coast do their absolute best to get lost in dungeons and at times run away from dragons. And you guys started us off right. Holy shit, level 4 hype train, thank you so much. B-Town, welcome back for 37 months. Still Crooked for 7 months. The Skin Suit, great name by the way, 2 months. Cross coming in hot with 300 soft, supple round biddies, then dropping 2 new friends. Sicily, thank you for 3 months. And then a big 1,000 bits. Thank you very, very much. Much appreciated. B-Town with the 1,000 bits, Cross with the 500. Arthard, good to see you, brother. Bam. I love to see your face. 18 months. Thank you so much, my friend. Sicily, again with the 100. McLover, oh my God, 5 new friends. You guys are out of control. I keep looking at the wrong camera. There's one there and there's one there, and I keep forgetting which ones I have to look at. Welcome back, everybody. We're back. It's a little bit different of an overlay. I'm doing technologies again. Please bear with me. Hugest announcement to start us off for the evening. Hopefully I don't break anything, but if I do, we'll just blame Jess. Sound good?
Yes. Speaking of which, I broke something. Can I come back?
Oh no!
Jess, no! Come on.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My windows won't stay open.
What do you mean your windows won't stay open?
I mean exactly what I'm saying. Can I come back? Is that going to ruin things? Because I can hear you. I can play.
God damn it. Okay. How about this? How about we wait for like 2 minutes? We'll go to the intro. We'll roll the intro, and then you can just do whatever you want.
All right.
Or if you want to do it now, we can do it now.
I mean, we have to do announcements, right? So
we do have to do announcements.
Okay, yeah. I'll be right back. Good luck, everybody.
All right.
Bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the most broken stream on the internet. And you know what the problem probably is? It's the most vile thing you could possibly think of. We're all Canadian now.
Yep.
Yuck.
Woo!
Canadian, like the takeover.
Canada.
I will end stream. I will turn this stream around right now. Okay? Enough of that from the back seat. Guys, thank you so much for joining us for the evening. I know I'm yapping a little bit, and I'm trying not to remember which stream I am on again. So with that said, I'm just going to quickly turn it over to Nate to tell you things.
Hey guys, it's me, Nate. We're here to play some more Chained Together tonight. I'm really pumped. Reyna sucked last time, so Dave and I, we're going to take over. We're really going to show how it's done. Yeah, should be a good night of that. But also, I'm here to tell you about the Patreon. A bit didn't go over. You're supposed to interrupt me and say, Nate, we're not playing Chained Together. We're doing a campaign tonight.
We're not playing Stream Together.
What? We're doing a whole brand new campaign tonight? That's crazy. But I am here to tell you about the actual Patreon. We got some big, cool news, guys. Pre-announcement, Reyna. Pre-announcement.
Yeah.
There you go. Nate's the only one who's ever said that right, by the way.
Yeah, we did it. It's a guy thing.
You always call it a pre-announcement. It's pre-announcement.
No.
Pre-announcement.
Pre-dash.
If there's one thing that I wrote it in my diary, okay? I said
when I joined the channel, Dave sent it to me and said, if you ever fuck this up, I will fuck you. So what we are going to announce today, complete Patreon over rehaul, Reyna. We're tearing this bitch down. We're building it from the ground up. November 1st. So we got some cool stuff coming. Reyna and I have been working hard, and I think you guys are really going to like what we're doing. Community involvement is the key. We appreciate y'all and your dollars. We want to make sure that you're feeling like it's appreciated. And we can't wait to show you what we got, man. So yeah, November 1st, mark your calendars. Patreon's going through some changes, and it's going to be for the better. We're going to love it.
Free 24/7 content for everyone.
Yeah.
Dan is actually going to be live 24/7. You guys heard it. Answering your questions.
Dano is officially going live. The first Truman show ever on Twitch. All right. Reyno announced something.
Reyno? Did you just call
Reyno?
Reyno?
Good old Reyno. Classic Reyno.
Classic Reyno.
Buy me some time so I can get Jess back in here.
What? I have to do my stuff, so if Nate's done, I can go.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, Reyna, what do you got
I think we're good.
Well, so I have a few things. I'm just gonna, you know what? I'm just gonna jump. First of all, I need to apologize. I told you all that we were getting a new art reel. It's true, I did it and sent it to Dave, but I noticed that he's using the old version.
I had to.
Today, because spoilers. So I guess you'll see the new one at some point. Maybe, I don't know. It depends on when the screen next to me gets filled. But I promise you I updated it. So now the comments. It's so weird. I don't
commenting on comments.
It's so meta. Are we doing React content?
Level 5 hype train. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you.
Thank you. You're the best. You're the best.
Open that hype chest.
I see some new people here. Thanks for coming in. I know one of our TikToks is breaking a lot of hearts. Glad you're coming here. Yeah, fuck you, Nate. Feel free. Okay. All right. Here we go. Comment number 1. I'm just going down the list. Cass, what an episode this was. Absolutely phenomenal storytelling all the way around, and so much love to Bobby and Beck. Heart. So excited to see what this chapter and exploring the Ruby City has in store for the wild cards. And as always, time to craft some theories. Love all your faces. Oh, love your face. Valley Lolly on the YouTube says, Mori mementos in this economy? I could never. Manda Mandy.
That's Latin for butt stuff.
Oh. Manda Mandy. OMG, what an episode. That was an awesome pivot from Dave and a magnificent way to incorporate the changes. I was switching between crying, screaming, sorry, I just had an image of just someone just screaming at the screen. I was switching between crying, screaming, or just staring at the screen with mouth open during the last 2/3 of the episode. Well done, everyone. Manda, thank you. Also, so was I. I'm pretty sure I muted myself because I was freaking out too much. Bobcat Manic. I started watching during episode 25. Came over from TikTok. Hello. But this is already one of the best videos I've ever experienced on YouTube.
Dang.
Holy poop. The amount of laughter I let out during the last episode alone was immense. Also, Beef is an incredible name.
Beef.
Oh my god. Con, Dave, do the con thing.
Con!
Okay. Con says, if my friend and ally doesn't read this, I will throw a temper tantrum. Well, Con, you don't have to because I'm reading it. We got Bojan Co searching. There's a reason wolves howl at the moon. Epic, love it. Hashtag we have merch now, so check out our merch store. Shout out carefulcantrip.com. It's awesome. Oh no, gonna really miss Veya and Beck and the tech support of Mud. Yes. Please give us a little grace. Dave is now running everything, so kudos to Dave. Shout out.
I'm gonna break it. I'm gonna break everything.
We're all gonna break it. It's magical that we're even here in front of you all
already
tonight.
broke it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna break it for sure.
True.
I know.
It's gonna be me.
Don't touch anything. What are you gonna say?
I'm just so defeated. Oh god.
Oh god, it's good to be back, hey guys? Holy shit.
Okay. And then Bojan also says, oh, and Bobby too. Oh my god, good luck with your studies. And then the last comment is from D&D Vince, and all it says is woozle.
Woozle wuzzle. Yep.
Wuzzle, wuzzle, woozle, was a bear. All right. That's all it for me. Who does it go to now?
What do we do now?
I don't know. Oh, I guess we're having fireside tomorrow night. Everything's back to normal now, everybody. So.
Everything's back to normal? Okay.
See you tomorrow and bring your duck. If you want to know more about that, you have to come tomorrow.
Is it mandatory? If I don't have one, can I still show up?
You can borrow a duck when you get there.
Okay,
cool.
Yeah.
Are we doing a hangout tonight?
I think we should. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
All right. Then B-Town, yes.
Yes.
Fuck, I don't know what to do now that Mud usually just tells us what we do. See, this is the thing, guys. Mud would
walks us
always
through
just
everything.
whisper in our ears and just be like, "Hey, now do this, now do this," and now we're screwed. We have no idea what to do. So I guess I'll just go ahead and thank our sponsors for the evening, the wonderful Great Grimoire, makers of some of the greatest minis out there on the planet that you can check out right now by using !GG. Nope, that chat isn't there. That command isn't working either. Cool. Clearly there's some more work that needs to be done out of my side. Yep, still broken, LV. I'll fix it at some point. All good. But go check them out. Just go to Google and type.
Oh no,
We're getting fired.
I think they're available in the channel description, right? Like in the.
No,
I have
they're
no
not
idea.
because I haven't put
We
them
didn't
in
do
there.
that either. Yeah,
Go to
they've only been
Google.
our sponsor for Gal. Thank you, LV is mod of the year. Yep, that's the right one. Thank you so much. So I guess with that said,
Just message LV.
yeah, just message. Yeah, just LV will take care of everything. She's our new mud. She's our mud of the year. Go to let me Google that for you, and then Google Great Grimoire. Perfect. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. But without any further ado, with all of that said, players, are you ready?
Ready? Oh my god,
This.
who's doing the tripper voice?
I guess we're about to find out.
Not
I
me.
say I nominate Jess for it.
Yep.
All right, Jess. Yeah, I agree.
All right.
I think we should. You know what?
Can we
This is
rotate?
No,
a lot
well,
of
that's what
pressure.
I'm saying. We're going to do a contest. We're going to go
Okay.
do a contest over the next couple weeks to find out who should replace Bobby as Tripper voice. And the
Alright.
Trippers are the ones who get to decide.
It's their voice.
It is their,
Sure.
they are, yeah, remember that, Jess. No pressure whatsoever, but you are technically the voice of tens of people right
Alright.
now.
Okay, okay,
Just saying.
go.
And Trippers, are you ready?
Yes, please get on with it. Hurry up. Thank you.
Thanks, I hated
Jess is
it.
gonna win this already.
I know you cheated.
Yeah, that's not fair. You can't do that one.
Do
Okay,
worse.
fine. Do it again. Do it again. I'll do another one.
And Trippers, are you ready?
Yes, darling. Come on. Let's get a move on. Toodly do.
Toodly do?
Classic Tripper chat.
When did Tripper say toodly do?
They say it all the time. They're saying it right now.
If they're British, huh?
Yeah.
British
Valley says it right now.
I don't know who Britisha is. She sounds like a swanky old gal, though. Let me tell you, good old Britisha.
Okay.
Oh my
Without
God.
any
Let's forget
further
that.
ado, let's go ahead and jump into tonight's train wreck of an episode.
Yeah.
Say something funny,
And
Jeff.
we are back,
Oh,
ladies and
no.
gentlemen. Cass, I couldn't do the thing just yet. That would be spoilers, and I can't spoil yet. It's not the way that we do it around here. Where the hell did Nate go?
He decided to quit.
Nate just left. He was done. It's like, fuck this. I'm no longer
We
part
were
of
playing
this.
chain together. Now I gotta do stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Get my players together. I don't know how.
It's like herding chickens without mud.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh, the worst. Hold on. Let me just check a couple
Best.
things. I think sound's working. Yep.
Are we supposed to be hearing music?
I don't know. Did you go into Roll20?
Yeah.
I'm gonna make my own.
Then you should be hearing it.
Oh, my volume slider was down to 0.
Jesus Christ.
No B-Town, you're not getting music? Chat, are you getting music?
No music, that's better. Okay. Vietnam, was your volume also on 0?
It's low? All right, hold on. Okay, there we go. That's the best I'm going to do so far tonight. I got a show to do, guys, but we'll work things out eventually. So, with that said, when we last left our heroes, while remaining in Ginku's memory, the party defeating the strange stone golem and collecting a prisoner of sorts that went by the name of Blach, a strange stone golem, stone gnome that was very tight-lipped with all of the information and secrets that he gave. And as the party headed back to the Emerald City proper, a strange fog of clouds started to roll in overhead with a pinkish reddish hue. Sorry, I just read chat. I shouldn't have done that. Making their way back to the Mages Guild, they were invited into the office of none other than Glinda, the Good Witch. There they began to explain some of the non-information that Blach had given, including the strange black stones that seemed to be the object of desire of both the Gnome King as well as a strange new coven now on the horizon. She told of the chaos shards that fell from the sky when the wards had left the material plane. And while they decided what to do next, a commotion started outside, and a strange voice being heard in Rune's head, exclaiming that they had found the issue and were prepared to correct it. Moving out onto the streets, an invasion had already begun. More of the winged apes, as well as some of the stone golems, seemed to tread the streets, causing havoc and commotion everywhere they went, all under the leadership of a new figure that had appeared. A scarecrow-esque individual, which the party would have figured out was in fact the crow. As the battle raged on, it was Berrick who caught something out of the corner of his eye. Two white wolves seemed to have made their way into Ginku's memory, and as he approached, they warned him of an oncoming catastrophe, and that if he wished to save his friends, his family, his everything, that he was to follow them, to which he agreed. And with a snap of their jaws over top of his arm, Berrick vanished from the memory. As the battle continued to rage on, it was Ginku who took them a mortal blow. However, at that point, it was recognized by an unseen voice of Ginku that the memory was no longer correct, that something was going wrong. And he urged the party to seek out the Lightbearer in a location known as Nowhere. As the dream-like memory collapsed all around them, they all awoke to sights that they did not expect. Rune now in a home, very fancy, with her mother and father. Her mother no longer under the influence of belladonna, and seemed to have forgotten all memory of anyone named Berrick. Veya, somewhere out in the field, awoke in a tent with beautiful shining red armor, with her mother and father there with her, exclaiming that they had been searching for the Emerald Rebels for quite some time. And most surprisingly, Al, who seemed to now own a tapa or tavern with none other than Sam, his brother. With the world mixing all around them, Rune and Al decided to seek out some semblance of normality. As the two went to travel to find one another. Meanwhile, in a place far, far, far from where they were, Berrick awoke in a field, surrounded by more white wolves. There he met an entity known as Mr. Wolf, who proclaimed that things were awry, and that Berrick had been selected to join the pack in order to take on a common enemy, an enemy known as Sleeping Beauty. As Berrick accepted the call, he followed Mr. Wolf to the edge of a cliffside, where looking out upon a vast jungle, Mr. Wolf informed him that this was a realm once known as Bastia, but was now, by its inhabitants, called Nowhere. And so, our story continues. Minnie.
Yes.
You feel the softest of blankets that wrestle up against your skin, bringing you back to consciousness. You feel the golden sunlight of morning hit your face once more. The last thing that you remember is Ginku's voice. And then, nothing. Darkness. And now you lie in a bed far too soft and far too warm. As you open your eyes wide to take in your surroundings, the room is quite beautiful, relatively quaint, like something out of a fairy tale. Polished wood floors, hand-painted furniture, and shelves lined with trinkets and figurines. A vase of fresh flowers sit on a windowsill, their petals a bright and cheerful red. And directly below the window, a very comfy and very happy Jeremy sleeps away on a quilted bed, like that of a pillowed dog bed. He carelessly lays on his back while letting out tiny pig snores.
She will sit up in the bed, kind of holding her head, very confused. Is the room large?
Not a grand room per se. A typical size of a bedroom. Roughly about 15 to 20 feet squared.
What the fuck? She'll like kind of say to herself. And then I'm gonna look for my stuff. Do I have any of like my possessions, like my bag or anything that would imply any kind of continuity from when I fell asleep, other than Jeremy?
As you begin to look around the room, trying to get a better view, you swing your legs over the side of the bed. As you put your feet down, you feel a plush, warm rug underneath your feet. And slowly you stand to take in the rest of the room. Looking over to one side of the corner, you see a chair that seems to hold all of your belongings. You can see your bag, your bow, assumably most of your belongings being inside of that bag. And just beside it, on a small table, your gaze lands on a framed painting sitting by a nearby shelf. You immediately recognize the picture as you were the one who painted it when you were a child. A family portrait of you and your parents. But your attention is immediately drawn away as the door of the room swings open and a voice you haven't heard in what seems like forever breaks the otherwise silence. Minnie? Minnie, are you finally up? As your mother walks in the room, she smiles towards you. I thought you'd sleep the whole morning away. As she bustles into the room.
Minnie's jaw drops and she stands there staring at her. And can I look at Jeremy? Is he still asleep?
With the door swinging open and your mother loudly coming through, relatively chipper, Jeremy is now stirred awake. As he's beginning to look around, you can sense an immediate feeling of confusion.
Okay.
As he
Mom,
continues to look around the room, he immediately rushes towards your side.
I'll pick him up and kind of try to console him. Mom, you're okay?
Of course I'm okay. Why wouldn't I be okay? I know it's been a while since we've seen each other. She walks into the room and puts down a tray of tea and what look like fresh pastries on the table where the painting once sat.
Been a while. What? How did you wake up? Who helped you?
What do you mean? We woke up this morning like we wake up every morning, darling.
No, after that thing attacked the town and put everyone to sleep. How did you wake up? Is Dad here? Is Dad okay?
Of course, your father's downstairs. Honey, Minnie's awake. Why don't you come on up? She's asking a bunch of strange questions.
What the fuck?
Have you been getting your fiber?
My fiber? What?
Oh, while you're out on your travels, just, a fiber in a non-balanced diet, it can confuse people from time to time.
How did I get here? What happened yesterday? What happened yesterday?
Oh, yesterday your father and I went to the market. We bought some flowers. We cleaned up your room a little bit like we usually do. We stopped in at the tavern to see Al and his brother Sam. They seem to be doing very well for themselves.
Who the fuck is Sam?
Minnie, you shouldn't use that type of language to you.
You're not. This isn't happening, right? You can't be real. This doesn't make any sense.
You're starting to worry me a little bit, Minnie. You're home, and that's all that matters. I wish you would have let us know that you were coming. We didn't even hear you come in last night. You must be exhausted from all your travels.
Where did I come from?
Oh, that's the last letter that you'd sent to us. You were in the Netherlands, remember? You were chasing around on the islands or something. You were on a boat.
Oh my god. I'm gonna look at Jeremy. He also looks very confused.
He is a little bit skittish at this point. You can feel him kind of tightening up and trying to push in towards you as much as possible.
This is weird, right? Okay. I don't know what's going on here. Or if you're even real.
Of course.
But you said Al is here?
Well, Al's been here for as long as we can remember. Minnie, what's gotten into you?
I don't know. I need to find my friends. I need to talk to Al and Rune and Berrick and Veya and Keelan. Is Keelan here? Is anyone here?
You're starting to scare me a little bit, Minnie. You look a little pale.
I don't feel so good. But the only thing that's going to make me feel better is my friends. Where can I find my friends?
Well, maybe you should just relax for a minute. With all the traveling that you're doing, it must have got you a little scrambled. That's okay. We can take care of you, no problem. Just as she says this, you begin to hear the heavy footsteps coming down the hallway. As your father now appears in the doorway, and he has the very similar cheerful energy that he typically has. There's my girl, you're finally up! Cop diem, as I always say.
Hi, Dad.
How you doing, Munchkin? It's so good to see you. You've been traveling so much. We hardly see you these days. We wish you would have told us that you were coming home.
I'm sorry that I didn't tell you I was coming home. I'm glad to see you both looking so well. I don't feel good. And I need to talk to Al or Rune or Berrick or Veya. Where can I find them? And I'll be right back.
Of course, honey. No problem. I mean, Al and Rune, I'm sure you'll be able to find them down at Al's tavern. Rune usually heads there later on at night after a time, work that she does at the temple. Veya, do you remember Veya? He looks over at your mother. It sounds somewhat familiar. Maybe when she was a kid.
Veya,
I'm not.
The squirrel or bunny or whatever. She's furry and feisty and small.
Are you talking about Captain Veya?
Captain Veya?
Honey, you haven't talked to Captain Veya in years, since you were a young child, way before you started going on all your adventures. And
okay, she's not here. Veya's not here.
I have no idea where Veya is. Wherever the pride takes them, we don't. That's not really common knowledge amongst us.
Where are we? What is the name of this place?
What do you mean? It's your home, the Ruby City.
The what now?
Ruby City? Minnie, you've lived here your entire life. Well,
no,
other than when you left.
No, I have not. Listen, I gotta go. There's a tavern, and Al's there.
Yes, the lamp and the crescent.
Lamp and the crescent. Okay. I'll be back. I promise. Please.
Are you sure? Are you sure you're okay?
Nope.
Should we be worried? I don't know what to do here. She's a big adventurer now. She can take care of herself. Don't worry.
Yes, I can take care of myself. I need you guys to please stay safe. Lock the doors. Don't let anyone in. Especially anyone named Belladonna.
Belladonna?
Or anyone from the coven. Please, just stay safe.
Are you sure?
Just don't leave, okay? I'll be right back.
They exchange a bit of a worried glance towards each other, but they seem to trust you. All right, Minnie, if you think that's best, we'll hang tight here. You're always welcome to come home. Maybe a trip down to see Al and Sam would be good for you. And I mean, Rune will probably be there at some point. I mean, she's got the fancy new duties at the temple. Did she even write you about her promotion?
No.
She's in line to be the next head priestess at the temple.
That was fast. Okay. So she'll be busy, but Al will be at the tavern. And Berrick, where's Berrick?
Nope. Who this Berrick is? Is this someone you had met on your travels? Berrick?
Rune's twin, her brother, Berrick.
Now you're taking us for a fool, Minnie. Rune's always been an only child.
Oh, no, no. Something is very wrong. I have to go. I have to go now. I love you.
We
Don't
love you too.
Don't move. Don't do too much.
We got some cleaning to do around here, but we'll
Okay, clean.
stay here.
Don't leave.
Okay.
Please don't leave the house.
Well, we're not leaving anywhere.
Whatever this
We
is.
might go to the
Okay.
market a little bit later, but
Wait, just wait for me. Please don't leave without me. Please don't leave without talking to me. I need to make sure that you're gonna be okay.
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 We'll wait here for you.
She'll kind of like hesitate before she leaves, and she'll give them a really big hug and hold them kind of like extra tight, like she's trying to will them to stay there, even though she doesn't understand why they're there. And then I'll pick up my backpack, and she'll say, "Okay, come on, Jeremy, let's go."
He gives a bit of a nod as he skitters along the floor behind you. As you rush out of the quaint household and step into the shadowed alley, into the streets of the Ruby City, the first thing that strikes you is the color. Everything seems bathed in a subtle crimson hue, as if the air itself carries a red tint to it. The sun struggles through a swirling haze of clouds tinged with the same ever-present scarlet, casting long shadows. At first, the city seems to bustle like any other. Vendors hawk their wares, and citizens move with purpose. They haggle prices, barter goods, chat in muted tones. But something seems off. You can feel it. It's this unspoken tension that seems to be thick within the air. And despite the apparent normalcy, you note that eyes dart nervously from side to side. And conversations seem to lower to hush-whispered, as if everyone's fears of being overheard. And that's when you see them. A group of guards patrolling in perfect, silent formation. Their red and golden armor gleaming like the city's namesake. They move slowly, calculated, their eyes sharp and watchful. Each carries a large halberd by its side, the blades polished to a shine that catches the dull light. You see the symbol of a roaring lion emblazed in black across their chest plates. As you continue to walk a little further, you begin to notice the way the crowd parts instinctively before the guards. They step aside to make room for them without a word, and no one seems to dare meet their gaze. You see a merchant that nervously fumbles some coins, dropping a silver piece to the ground. But when a guard notices, he immediately stands up and kicks the coin underneath his cart. Pretends like nothing happened. In the distance, you catch the glimpse of a grand spire. It looks like it towers over the city, like a watching sentinel. It's got strange, twisted architecture, unsettling to look at for too long. And even from here, you can sense an unnatural power that seems to radiate from it. As you take in all of your surroundings, you feel as if your chest is beginning to tighten, that you're not getting enough air. And so finding a small partition and moving away from the city streets, you take a moment to close your eyes and take a deep breath in to try and calm some of the anxiety that seems to be writhing within you. However, that dissipates any sense of calm that you once had as you open your eyes and look towards the sky. For there you see it. Completely silent in some unnatural way. Constantly swirling like a violent vortex. Spinning over top in a circular motion of what looks like the entire city. Dense clouds of red winds. Feeling this sense of dread overtake you. You push your backpack up, clasp it in your hands, keep your head low, and continue to make your way into the crowds. Rune.
Shit. Okay. All right.
Stepping outside what you would assume to be your family home, you find yourself in a meticulously arranged front garden. The colors bloomed with unnatural vibrancy. A kaleidoscope of hues that should feel inviting, but instead carry a very eerie undertone. And in the middle of the flower bed stands a squat and somewhat looking irritable garden gnome.
Well, outwardly, Rune probably looks a little calm, but internally she is calming a panic attack. And she'll just say, "Blech. Is that you?"
The small garden gnome that seems to be just one look on his face, a perpetual frown that seems to be etched there. He has a red pointed hat that droops over slightly and bright blue overalls that seem stained with dirt and remnants of past work being done. He grumbles to himself as he tends to some plants and muttering complaints that seem to float through the air. Stupid weeds. No matter how many black poles, they just keep coming back. As if the universe has decided to conspire against... Oh, Mistress Rune. He stands himself up proper, wiping some of the dirt on his hands onto more of his blue overalls. I had a pleasure day for you.
Sure, whatever. Do you... Is Berrick... Is this a joke or something? Have you seen Berrick?
Who is this Berrick you speak of?
Oh, fuck.
Black is doing his best of jobs. He continues to work in the garden. I've made it quite pretty for the mistress and her family.
Rune will... Black's like really small, right?
Yeah, he would basically stand up to maybe at his height. Standing straight would come up to about your waist.
All right. Rune will almost like slide down to her knees in front of him, and she'll like grab his shoulders and be like, "Black, wake up. You were with us. Do you remember how we met?" And she'll be like shaking Black.
He feels you're shaking as he kind of, his head nods back and forth. Mistress Rune has lost her mind, as he tries and pulls your hands off of his shoulders. as he kind of looks down, with muttering under his breath. The other white-haired one was better.
You know him. You remember Berrick.
He looks around cautiously before looking up at you with a very suspicious look. I know no one.
Oh, God. Black, I know Berrick. He's my twin brother. And you, me, Berrick, Veya, Al, Minnie, Genku, we were all in a memory together. Well, maybe it wasn't a memory for you, but we were in a memory. And then everything got fucked up, and I woke up here, and it's really great. My parents are alive and well. And I don't know, apparently Al exists, Minnie exists, Veya's a general now. This is just crazy. But no one knows who Berrick is.
His eyes wide at this point. You feel his arm or his hand grab onto your wrist and pull you in tightly. Are you trying to get Black killed?
What?
Do not speak so openly of such things.
Why?
And why is it now, only now, that you remember?
I just woke up 5 seconds ago.
Well, yesterday you don't remember. The day before that you don't remember. None of anyone remembers.
I remember.
You
remember
haven't
now.
remembered for a full cycle.
Well, okay. I'm assuming that whatever happened, I got... And Rune, checks herself. Do I look like me? Am I in a different body?
Of course you look like you. Well, the you of you now, not the you of you before. This is very confusing for Black as he tries to reposition his droopy red hat that seems to just flop over to the other side. Black is very confused. But the mistress needs to remain quiet about such things.
Okay.
You never know who or what is watching.
Okay. Why does it matter who's watching?
Because Black does not know whose prison this belongs to.
Prison? What do you mean prison?
Well, I was swept away from the graces of the Gnome King. Now placed here where no one remembers. Not even you.
I'm telling you, I remember.
Now you remember.
Okay, yes, it seems weird. It seems like there was a life that I was living, but I wasn't living it before I woke up. But now I know. Do you know what happened? Do you know why we're here? And not everything is a prison, Black. Not everything is a prison. I actually, it's all coming back to me now. I remember when we were in the fight, there was this voice in my head saying that this is where I went wrong. And then a page tearing or something. And then everything faded away.
And it's his voice's prison.
Maybe. Do you know what voice I was hearing?
How would Black know the voice that you hear in your own head?
I don't know.
You may remember, but you are crazy.
I feel it. I feel like that, yeah. Well, I heard that Al's nearby, so apparently he has a bar with his brother, whose name is Sam.
Yes, Sam.
Okay, well, I didn't know that until 5 seconds ago. So
well, I'm glad you are awake finally now, Mistress Rune. Black has been here for an entire cycle. I know all of these things.
For an entire cycle?
Yes.
Does anyone else know? Have you talked to Al? Or Minnie? I don't know if Veya would be here if she's a general.
No.
Have you seen
When
Gink?
Black first woke up, Black tried to speak to you about it, but you went on like it was nothing.
Okay.
I asked you about the other white-haired one, and you said, "Oh, I don't know these people."
That was kind of a rude impression of me.
That was a spot-on impression.
Yeah,
That was exactly.
Yeah, nailed it.
Shut up, Nate! You're not here.
Sorry, I just happened to be observing the scene and noticed that I was really just nailing it. Anyway, I'm gonna go back to the water cooler.
Okay, all right. Look, I get it. I didn't know. Now I know. Have you been able to talk to Ginku? Have you seen Ginku?
Oh, the one who's thrusted through.
Yeah.
Or was it he the one whose neck was snapped?
Oh.
It's been very long time for Blair.
How long is a cycle, Dave?
A cycle is a year.
Holy oh boy. Wait, where were you in the fight?
Blair was self-preserving under some logs.
It's just weird that you got here first and so far ahead of us.
Black does not know what's happening. Black would look for answers. Black has tried to look for answers, but no one remembers what Black remembers until now.
Okay.
Shh. Wait. As you look over to where Black is looking, you see as a butterfly passes by. Okay.
Black.
You must be very quiet about this.
Okay. Just in
Do
general.
you know where your friends are now?
No, I heard that Al's probably at his bar, so I was gonna go try and find him next. I was told Minnie was out on a farming expedition.
Farming? No.
Something. What? What? What do
You speak of Minnie the Marvelous.
I mean, she is pretty marvelous, but why do you add the what? I just had to glance down. Why do you add the specific title?
No time. What did your parents tell you?
Then I need to get you a trough. And I told them I was going to go see Al.
Why would I need a trough? I need a trowel.
Yeah, that's it. I don't know what the difference is.
It is a gardening tool, not a giant thing that horses feed out of.
I'm not a gardener, okay? I never
Clearly.
was.
No.
Okay.
Well then, yes, we do what is expected of us. We go to market, and then we will take you to tavern.
Okay.
And we find your friend, and perhaps now that you are awake again, that they are awake again too.
Oh my god, Al might not be awake. Okay. What was I like before?
What do you mean?
Well, do I seem the same? I don't want to be acting all strange and blow our cover.
Let me look at you.
Okay.
As he reaches up to your face, he pulls on your ears a little bit, pulling them outward. Mm-hmm. He pushes your nose up slightly in a more pig-like position. Mm-hmm. You are the same.
Okay. All right. Well, let's go find out then.
Oh, I guess I have to. Black will lead the way. as he rushes you through a small pathway that leads towards the front gates towards your house. As you walk out into the city streets proper, looking back at your home and some of the surroundings, you seem to live in quite a luxurious area of town, much of the homes quite large with a fair amount of land and of plot land to it. You see the cobbled streets are perfectly aligned in circular arcs that seem to drive the direction. You feel Bless hand on your wrist again as he continues to lead you forward. It takes a short period of time, but eventually you happen upon an area that seems a bit more congested than the residential homes that you were just within. The buildings now tighten up, and you see that most of the building's stone seems to be made of some sort of reddish tinted limestone or other rock. It's at this time you also notice the swirling red winds in the sky above. Very strange how they don't make a noise at all. Continuing forward, you eventually find your way to what you would assume to be the market. A number of stalls in a large circular area. A number of other buildings that have signs that swing from it, indicating exactly what is sold within each. And directly in the center, you see a large fountain that seems to have a singular red stone directly in the center, grand in overall size, easily stretching upward to 7 feet tall, cut into that of a perfect diamond shape. Now, we must find the tavern. Where did Al put it?
Wait, what's that? And she'll point up to the spiraling winds.
We'll get to that. Find your friends first, we will.
Okay.
Ah, there. He points over to a specific sign that seems to have a lamp and a crescent moon. And not but 20 feet away from the front entrance, you see a familiar red head wrap.
Rune will completely lose herself and she'll just run. Run up to Al.
Al, as you begin to stare around the market square, having just left your brother after distributing a certain amount of fist to face, your eyes grow wide as you finally see the familiar face of one of your companions now running towards you.
Al's gonna, like, as they're sort of running, put his arm and be like, no, I don't know if you're real.
No, ow, 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 ow. And Rune will, like, stop as her feet, like, skid in the dirt. Ow, ow, I'm totally real. Do you know who Berrick is?
Yeah, farts a lot. Maybe turn people into stuff with his pee.
Okay, thank God. She'll turn to Black. Okay, Al's awake. This is good.
How do you mean awake, Rune?
Berrick's gone. Well, he's worse than gone. I don't know. This is crazy. I woke up, my mom and my dad totally fine, and I live in a fancy house now. I don't know what that's about. And Berrick doesn't exist. I asked my parents where he is. They don't know who Berrick is. And then I come down and I talk to Black. He remembers Berrick, but he says that he's been here for a whole year and none of us remembered anything.
Oh, I think I know what's going on. I figured it out. Berrick clearly woke up out of the memory. Him and Genku are kicking back having cold ones. Well, we're stuck in here in some weird-ass memory dream thing. Let me rip someone's arms off and maybe that'll kind of snap us out of it.
Ow.
There's gotta be someone around here.
Wait, don't know. I've tried that with ants.
Ants.
Yes.
Why?
For the same reason, of course, Al has proper thinking like Black does.
No.
It's solid logic, Rune. I mean, if he's gonna
Yes.
have an issue with arms being torn off, he's clearly gonna come in here and pull like a red card and say, "Whoa, you can't do that to my memories." So we just gotta cause enough damage that Genku will see it and he'll be like, "Hey, red flag, get out of here," and we'll go and we'll do what we normally do and see Veya.
This is where you are wrong, Al. Black has tried repeatedly, broken many a trowel over his own head, trying to wake himself. This is no dream. It's a prison.
Oh, God. Not everything is a prison.
They are all prisons.
Okay. Ow, look. Remember I had like that headache when we were... Yeah. And in the middle of the battle, I heard this voice in my head really loud say like that this is where they went wrong, and then like a page tear, and then that's when everything started fading after Genku was killed, and then I woke up here. So also, who the hell is Sam? How come you get a brother and I don't have one?
I already had a brother. You should have one too. It's not my fault you didn't get a brother. Berrick probably broke something.
Yes. The other white-haired one was very, very... No, he was kind.
Yeah, he was a good guy. But odds are, Rune, if he's not here for whatever reason, he's probably out there having a normal life and laughing at us in here. I mean, it's funny. I'd laugh too, but like, come on, Berrick, let us out,
Just as you say this, Al, a bit of a commotion kicks up from behind both of you, not but 20 yards. As you hear both of your names being called by the soft, sweet voice of a young munchkin with the sound of tiny hooves prancing directly behind her. As you turn to look, you can see your friend Minnie now rushing towards you.
You guys, we're in hell, and I'm pretty sure my parents are demons.
It's a prison.
Okay. Oh my God.
It's a
Are you
demon
real?
prison.
I shake Rune.
Shake harder, Minnie. Shake harder.
I'm real. Do you remember who Berrick is?
What do you
must
mean, dear?
everybody
Of course I
shake?
remember who Berrick is. My
Okay.
parents didn't remember who Berrick is. What the fuck is going on?
I don't
Minnie,
know.
language.
I'm sorry. I'm scared and I'm frustrated. And I hate it here.
I know.
All
And
right, I'll swear for you. Rune, what the fuck is going on?
why? I don't know. I don't know, Minnie. And
Where's Berrick?
I don't know. I woke up. My mom is fine too, just like yours, and my dad's fine. And I live
That's
in a
not my
fancy-
mom.
I don't know.
I
my
think
mom-
they're imposters.
I don't
Did they
know.
have tendrils?
Not that I
Check.
saw. Where do people usually have tendrils?
Well, the men usually... Not the time. Are we sure that these are all of us? We are all awake. Is there
Oh.
a test that Black can administer on each of you to make sure you are who you say you are?
Who's... This guy remembers too?
Oh yeah, sorry. Black is my garden gnome.
I'm a stone gnome! I am a belong of the rock! I am belonging of the rocks!
I'm sorry. Black works at my house now. So there's that.
Okay.
But Black also remembers. So I think,
But Berrick's gone?
yeah, I can't. It's like, I don't even want to say it out loud, but it's like he's not. It's like he doesn't exist. There's pictures of me and my family on my wall, and Berrick isn't there. And when I asked my mom and dad about him, they just told me to take a nap because they were concerned about me. They don't remember anyone named Berrick.
I think it's a good prank, personally. Whatever Berrick's pulling here, that's great. He took you way out of the pictures. He fooled your parents. I don't know. Once we find them, then it'll be a
And
good laugh.
Veya, my parents said she's a captain with the pride. And then I noticed that all these red guards have lions on their armor, like a pride of lions. I think she works for the enemy.
There is much that you all don't know. But we should not speak of such truths out in the open. Blech begins to look around. There, he points to an alleyway. Follow Blech.
Okay.
As you follow Blech into the alleyway, he looks around once more, watching for any unseen eyes or ears. As he takes you into the alleyway, he adamantly stares into each one of your eyes. Yes, yes. You all wear the look of those that remember. They remember the place known as the Emerald City.
Yes!
Yeah.
That place is gone.
What do you mean gone?
Blech has learned much and knows much. And Blech only knows the reign of the Cardinal Empress.
Cardinal.
What Blech has learned. This all began from a storm. Glances upward towards the roaring red winds above.
When the hell did that happen?
Shh. Many cycles ago, a traveler arrived in the once Emerald Empire, carried by a mighty gale. The small cottage she traveled within landed on a hag known as the Witch of the East, turning her into splatter. All but the legs of the hag, which wore a powerful and evil artifact. He leans in a little bit closer as his voice barely a whisper. The ruby slippers, those cursed shoes, were waiting for her, drawing her into their thrall. They whispered of power beyond her wildest dreams. And the young traveler listened. She was supposed to click her heels, return to her home. But instead, she seized the throne of the once great king known as Ozma. A gust of wind now howls through the alley as Blech looks towards the sky once more. They say the winds that brought her here still circle high above the Ruby City. We call them the Red Winds. It is a constant storm that feeds her power, swirling above the land like an ever-watching eye. And she commands it now, just as she commands everything else.
Who's she? What's her name?
Yeah, give us a name.
She only goes by one name, but many titles. She is the Cardinal Empress, Queen of the Red Winds. Queen Dorothy.
Dorothy?
Dorothy.
It's not a very intimidating queen name. They can name Dorothy Minnie.
I know. What a loser.
You make a joke now, but know that her fist is of iron rule. Her and her companions, twisted into shadows of their former selves. The wild known as the lion, once a symbol of courage, now leads the pride, her elite city guard and ruthless military. Enforces her rule with a brutal fist.
See, I told you Veya worked for the enemy.
We don't know that yet.
It's not Veya's dad, is it?
Or her mom.
The Tin Man. Long ago, he cared for the well-being of others, but now has a heart of iron and gears. He oversees all of the makings within the Ruby City. He turns a blind eye to the suffering his factories cause, pushing forward only for progress and power and profits. And the worst of them all. His voice drops even lower into a fearful whisper. The Crow.
We know the crow. We saw the crow.
Yeah.
Not of this kind. His dark magics has twisted flesh and nature alike. He was the one that built the Straw House Citadel, a twisted mockery of what once was a wise council. While most see an established guild of mages, Bless sees the truth, he sees the real. It is a place of cruelty, where the Cardinal Inquisition, under his command, hunt down any who oppose Dorothy's reign. And the knowledge that he has, the power that is hidden away within its archives, only available to those the Crow deems worthy and loyal. Ruby City is not like what you once knew. Here the red winds never stop blowing, and mercy is as rare as hope. I don't know what has brought us here. Perhaps the winds. But whatever it is, if you're not careful, it'll tear you apart.
My parents seem totally fine. And in fact, my house is huge now. It seems
there are
like
many who have benefited. Turn a blind eye to the truth that is in the streets. Your friend on her first day, as he points to Minnie, has seen herself. The merciless of the pride. The twisted natures of the Crow. The blackened evil of the Tin Man. All under one rule of the Cardinal Empress. Many feel all is fine, go about their day. But they all know, when the bride comes, when the Inquisition knocks, things are no longer good for them.
it doesn't seem like my mom would just stand by and let all that happen.
I do not have answers for questions.
Okay. What about Ginku? Do you know where Ginku is? Or where we can find him? I feel like... I don't know. Maybe he's still alive. He has to be alive. Because he... Right? Like, he survived in our reality. Right?
Isn't this still just a memory? I guess I'm a little behind on this one. How did we get from being inside of Genku's mind to being in a different place? Does the old place still exist? I have a lot of questions.
Are we sleeping like our
Maybe.
parents were?
The old place better exist.
Did we go down another secret pipe and now we're in some weird mushroom kingdom thing again? Because we did that once before, but we remembered what happened first, so I'm confused.
Yeah.
I will tell you this. I have done everything in my power to make sure that Black awakens. I have beat, I have cut, I have burned. But every morning, I awake here. Black feels the trees, feels the whirling winds. Whatever transpired in what you say to be the past has changed all that is now.
Well, I just refuse to accept that because Berrick's not here. So we need to figure out what the difference is so that we can find him. Because I'm just not living here without him for the rest of my life. That's not what's happening.
Well, if it's knowledge that you seek, there is only one place Black knows.
The crow.
Yes. The archive of the Straw House Citadel. It is the only place that would hold such knowledge of anything of past.
Isn't the crow bad news bears? Like, isn't he evil?
Seems strange to say, considering the companions. But I feel as if you must travel into the lion's den, or perhaps the crow's nest, to find the answers that you seek. But I will tell you this. Be careful who you share this knowledge with. They are always watching, always listening. From within the shadows. Them and more.
Well, could they have been in my house? Because I definitely said a lot of stuff this morning.
Same.
They could
And
be.
I also yelled in the bar that we were in hell and that my parents were demons.
Be weary. For if you take on the wrath of Pride or Inquisitor, they will hunt you down. They will find you, and they will twist you and break you and bend you in more ways than you could ever imagine. And just as he says this, from the darkness of the alleyway, something stirs. You see a figure, massive in stature, now appearing from the darkness in the dark inks. The shadowy figure begins to move forward. Black remains completely unaware as he continues to divulge the information, warning each of you of the upcoming trials and enemies that you might face.
Can I nudge him to make him shut up?
You continue to nudge the best that you can, but he seems adamant on telling you all of these things. When as the figure, now coming into the light, you see a strange face appear before you.
No way, it's you!
What the fuck?
And that, my friends, is where we're going to take a short rest for the evening.
Damn.
So, with that said, hey, hey guys, hey guys. Hey, Peter's at the table now. Hey, look, we got a guy with a mustache at the table now.
Hey, everybody!
Hey, Peter.
We timed that damn near perfect. I gotta say, that was one of the best ones I've ever done. Well done.
Yeah, well done.
With that said, we got some things to discuss in game. Who dat? Oh, you're about to find out, Dano. Don't you worry about that. And thank you, B-Town, for the 500. Appreciate you, my friends. With that said, go get your apple juices. Hey, go get your orange juices.
Get your Peter juices.
Oh, boo!
All right.
He was going there. You know he was going there. I just beat him to it now.
He
He's
beat me
sad.
to it. He did.
Mhm. Yep. Mhm.
Get a fizzy soda.
Go get a fizzy soda. I know
Okay.
what that means. With that said, we will be back in about 5-10 short minutes. We're going to go do our bios and grab ourselves some Peter juices. And hey, stick around because
don't-
we got a lot to go over when we get back shortly. Stay tuned, guys.
Bye-bye.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Oh,
Settle in there.
We're back.
everybody settle down.
I don't want to
Jess,
settle
I'm
down.
looking at you.
Just settle down.
No.
Just
Okay.
relax.
All right.
Okay. If that's what Peter wants.
Wow.
So, jumping back into tonight's episode, a new face seems to have appeared in an otherwise dark alley. And Peter, if you could do us the absolute honor to introduce and describe your character for us.
I would be
Do it.
very glad to. So, Dave wasn't lying. It is a tall form. You see in front of you a 7'5" Furbolg, with kind of
The delayed Jess reaction. She does the math on 7
Yeah.
foot
Wait a
Are
minute.
you, like, so Chewbacca.
pretty
Exactly.
much. And you see like the first thing that stands out to you is his shaggy, like yak-like hair. It's purple, and he has like a hint of a purple goatee. He's got hazel eyes. He's very lean and lanky, and he's covered in like a light green, mossy, short fur. He's got long cow-like ears, pierced with gold rings. He's got these like forearm wraps that go all the way up from his hand all the way up to his elbow.
Forearms
He's got-
for days.
He's got green. It'll cover Minnie for sure. Green sleeveless tabard that's kind of rounded at the bottom with like a long sleeve shirt underneath, a brown shirt. And he's got like very, very muddy baggy linen pants, and he's wearing sandals, and he has like a little red reagent bag kind of hanging off his neck and a little necklace there. He also has kind of like a little bit of like a hunched over posture though, because he's so used to having to duck in to go into things, and he's just standing there in front of you, just like, oh, no way, it's you. And he immediately launches down onto the ground on all fours and is face to face with Jeremy. And he just starts talking. I gotta say, like, I'm just like a huge fan. First of all, I really love your work, and I just want to say, like, I've never met anybody like this before. Dave, I will remind you, as a furbolg, I have speech of beast and leaf, and he can understand. He can understand my words, but I can't understand what he's saying in return. So he's taking this all in.
You immediately see at first a strange look on his face as he tilts his head, trying to figure out what exactly is happening. But as you begin to bombard him with compliments, you see
You're so amazing.
the tiny little smile start to grace his face. Minnie, you look down and now see a corkscrew tail now wagging back and forth.
Hey, did you ever hear the story about how Jeremy one time flew?
He looks up dead serious, and he's like, and he just looks over at Al and goes, I would really appreciate it if you didn't like make fun of like Jeremy over here right now.
No, it's like a for real story. There was one time Jeremy actually went airborne. See, Rune threw him in the air really high, and he didn't like that. So just know that Rune here, you know.
All right, yeah, no, oh my God. I'm really sorry. Now he makes contact with you, Minnie. He looks eye contact with you. He's just like, gets up, dusts himself off, and just, Minnie the Marvelous. I've been waiting so long to talk to you. I love your stories. It's so good. Like, where have you been? I don't know. It's just like, it's been so long, and I've loved growing up with your stories. Heard a lot about them. I just want to know if there's any more coming out.
Yeah, Minnie, go on. Tell them the latest story you're working on.
Like
Minnie looks at Black because he said something about people watching, and
as you look towards where Blech was once standing, he is now cowering behind Rune's leg.
Yes, I am Minnie the Marvelous.
Huh?
Many places.
Oh.
We have been.
Yeah. You remember okay, I'm sorry, I gotta gush for a little bit, but do you remember the one where you were like in Neverland and the crocodiles were there, and then like the pirates, and you like hopped across the crocodiles' backs, and it was like, whoa, like it was such a good story, you know? Sorry. I'm Fizz. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Fizz.
Yeah, no, and I don't have anything. You've kind of like stumbled into like my humble abode here. Welcome in. He kind of gestures over to like a bunch of crates that are kind of broken, that have like collapsed under his weight.
Oh,
hey.
You live in the alley here?
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, I mean, like, well, sometimes, like, but like right now, I'm in like in the middle of housing, so, I just got here. But hey, you look like pretty like high, like you at the temple or something. Are you on like a break or something?
Oh, yeah. Sometimes it feels like it's all new. Every day is a new day, right?
Yeah, that's what, I always say, like, the sun is always brightest on the zipple tree. You know what I mean? Like, it's just always so good.
Zipple tree.
Yeah.
What's that?
Zipple tree, you get the zipple fruit from it.
No, I've never had that. Damn it, Jess!
I'm sorry, he said zipple tree, and then he said something else, and I literally didn't know what he said because he slurred it, which made it better.
I've never had that before, but yeah, apparently I work at the temple. Joke's on me.
Oh, it's not funny. Like, you should be proud of what you do,
Yep.
Where are you from? So we cannot, to talk about other things.
Minnie Marvelous, come off of it, man. You know where I'm from, man. You've been there.
You're
Don't
right.
even. Yeah.
I have.
I mean, you don't remember the story of Minnie Marvelous catches the Zoozle bird? Come on, man. It was like
Right.
in the middle of the Susian Hills.
You know, I've seen so many animals,
Yeah.
birds.
And the Zoozle birds, they eat the zizzle fruit.
No.
Oh, okay. I just thought maybe.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, who are you, guy?
Yeah, hey, my name's Al. I own a bar, I think.
Oh, far out. Nice to meet you, man.
Yeah, hey. Why do you live in this alley like this? It's kind of gross here.
Oh. Well, hey, listen, it's okay. Sorry, I didn't get your name.
I just
You.
told you it was Al. I own a bar, maybe.
No, not you. I'm pointing at tattoos over here.
Oh, it's Rune. My name's Rune.
Well, hey, look. Now that we all know each other, lovely to meet you all. He reaches his hand out to like shake each and every one of your hands.
We'll shake his hand.
Thanks. Oh my god, I'm never gonna wash his hand again. But
Did you before?
I mean, like, whenever that fountain over there, like, I sometimes just go wash in there. But like, I've been here for like a season or something. I kind of came in here I just got some work I need to get to do, and like, I'm just been kind of like hanging out a little bit. But yeah, why are you guys all here?
It's funny enough. We woke up when we think we're from a different reality, and now we inhabit
Ow.
these bodies.
Rune will like
Al's drunk.
elbow Al. I'm sorry. Fizz, you said your name
Yeah.
is?
Hey,
Yeah. Hey, we were partying super hard last night, and we all woke up kind of foggy a little bit, actually. And that's Al's making up weird stories.
Yeah, you know how these priestesses, they love the party hard.
yeah, listen, I think that's very responsible. Like, if you got work in the morning, you gotta make sure you gotta have your priorities straight.
Yeah, room.
You understand?
Rune just shoots Al dagger eyes.
Al's trying to stifle a laugh. He's not doing a good job at it.
What's up, little guy? And he just like points down at the rock gnome hiding behind your leg right now.
Oh, this is blech.
No.
I think he peed.
My name is Fizz.
No, that's
Fizz.
Oh no way! You got the same name as me?
Yep.
That's no way, man. Nice to meet you. Eh? Come here.
Nope.
Okay.
He hides a little bit more
I'm
behind
really
Rune.
surprised because like I thought they don't come smaller than Minnie. Like, and you're like, that's interesting. You got like really small forks and stuff?
It's trowel.
okay. That's what we came into town to get.
Yes, we are on a mission. Bleh and his friends here are on a mission to find a trowel.
Let's get an insight check.
That's fair.
I mean, it's
Yeah,
actually-
good idea.
That's
Really
fair.
fair.
Guys, first roll of the session.
Yeah.
And Peter's first roll.
Yeah.
Here
Find out if
we
Dave is
go.
lying.
Here we go.
It's a 15.
Hey.
A 15. You unequivocally know that he is not. He's telling partial truths at this point. He is trying to withhold as much information as possible. And you've kind of gathered that from the rest of the group as well. But being in the relative proximity of everything he just said, you'd have a pretty good understanding of everything that they're trying to accomplish. You've just overheard the entire exposition.
Yeah, well, it seems like this guy's a little bit of a baloozle snake in the grass, you know what I mean? Like, he's not telling the truth.
Blah, it's not a. What? He looks over at Rune. What is a bloozle? A bloozle snake? Blasnal snake?
It could be a compliment.
No, it's not. It means he's like not being like true.
Okay, look. We did come here for a trough.
We did not come here for a trough. Blech does not eat out of a trough.
Hey, what is it called again? What is
It
the
is a
thing called?
gardening spoon. Just call it a gardening spoon.
All right. So we came for a gardening spoon, but I also came to meet up with my friends because we needed to talk, and that's why we're in this alleyway. And then we ran into you.
Oh, right, yeah. I mean, like, I hope you don't mind, but like, I did like overhear a little bit of like stuff about like the Straw House, like Citadel and stuff. And I've been here for a bit, and like, I know where it is. I'm kind of like in between work right now, so I'm like really open to like take people wherever they want to go. Um, I could take you guys there.
I don't have any. And Rune will think about her parents, and she will check her pockets to see if she has money.
You did take the coin purse from your parents before you left.
Whole. Rune will open her coin purse. What is in the coin purse?
You see a mixture of what looks like gold and platinum coins.
Oh my god. Ow. Look.
Dang, Rune, you made no good. Who'd you steal from?
I
I mean, if you gotta rob somebody, let me know. I can give you a heads up. I can do your workout. Shimmy shuffle. The 1-2 dip up.
No.
The
I
classic, classic pickpocket Magoo. I got plenty of more names.
I just figured you wouldn't be the type who likes stealing.
What? I love stealing.
Except when it's from you, right?
Generally, yeah. Generally, that gets me in a bad mood, Rune. Do you want to go there right now?
I just
Seems like you got a little bit drama.
I'm glad we met this stranger. Could you believe this?
I, frankly, like, people's property are sacred, But anyways,
Yeah, thank you.
I don't know the whole situation, so I'm kind of just like chilling, right? I'm just having a good time.
Okay, I'm glad that you are chilling, and
Mhm.
I'm not chilling right now. I'm the opposite of chilling, so maybe you'll just even us out. But I do have money, so I could pay you to take us to the straw.
Oh no, man, no! You guys woke up in a different reality. It's my treat,
Finally, somebody who listens.
I kind of like you guys, anyways. You're pretty cool, and also you got like Jeremy, who is like for me, he's like one of the coolest guys out there. Hey, Jer.
Oh, oink, oink.
Yeah.
He
All right.
walks over to Fizz, and strangely enough, like a small house cat starts to like brush up against his leg.
All right, buddy. Yeah. Oh, he's pretty cool. I have him bigger where I'm from, but anyways, I mean, look at this little guy. Black, do you know where it's at, or what? Do you want me to take him?
Blech suddenly grows a little bit of courage as he steps out from Rune's leg. What is your intention, mountain man? Are you part of the Inquisitors? Or are you of pride?
Hey, man, like I've come from the hills, man. I don't even know. I don't have a mountain higher than, well, I mean, it's pretty high, but like I've just been here for a little bit. If I'm being honest with you, I'm gonna keep it pretty real. I've come in here. I don't know anything about no lion guard other than you got to stay out of there. You got to stay out of their sight. But yeah, I'm pretty cool.
Do you like them?
Huh?
Do you like the lion guard? The pride?
Well, like I try and I try and stay clear of them. Anyways, it's just, I mean, it's kind of hard. Everyone else is like really smaller than me, so I just try and blend in as best I can. I'm not one to try and get into trouble, though.
Do a lot of people get in trouble here?
Dave, would I know that?
You would have seen some of the darker sides of the city.
Okay, yeah. So Fizz kind of looks around and is like, it does get a little rough around here at night,
So you don't like it here?
It's not the nicest place, but sure beats being out there in the cold sometimes, but it's not the greatest, no.
Okay, how far is this straw place?
Oh, Dave, how far?
Not very far, just a little south of the market.
Oh, it's in
Albeit
town.
you would know, having spent some time at the Straw House Citadel, that it's not the nicest of places. Mostly mages that are of high society, those who study the arcane, as well as individuals of the Cardinal Inquisition.
Well, I could take you there, but we might want to just kind of do like a drive by glance. Kind of, I haven't gotten very far at the Straw House Citadel before, so let's just keep it a quick look. Is that cool with you all?
I think that makes sense. I feel like they're not going to let us in there.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, it's Minnie. It's you. Like they might.
Am I famous?
Come on, Jer. Like, come on, man. Are you for real right now?
Well, yeah. I guess I inherently trust you. I don't remember any of that.
What's Minnie famous for? I mean, as a real fan, you'd know her best act.
Well, definitely Neverland Adventure was the best, but that's because I've never been there before. So, like, for me, that's the best one. But some people will argue and say the Susian Hills Adventure is the best. But yeah, it's got to be Neverland. It's got to be the Neverland one.
So I'm well known.
I mean, like, the kids like you for sure.
Am I rich? I check my pockets.
You have all of the things that you remember being on you, Minnie.
Damn it. I bet I spent it.
It's okay, we can share.
Okay. Let's go check this place out and then
Wait. Blair has more questions for this Fizz.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Shoot, little guy.
You say you've spent much time at the Straw House Citadel.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Well, that's my business, man.
That's sketchy. What are you talking about?
Okay, guys, come on. Like, I've been trying to get in there. Okay, like I've been trying to do a little like studying myself.
For what?
Well, I don't know. I got like these. And he kind of like just, snaps his fingers. A little bit of mystical magic kind of comes down, and he goes, "I got like a little bit of like. It's kind of uncommon for me to be like this. Let's just say. My people kind of don't deal with the arcane a little bit, so like for me, I gotta know why I'm like this.
Why you're like what?
Like this, and he what he's gonna do is he's just gonna just do a minor illusion of like Jeremy beside him, but like a purple Jeremy. Or a sound.
Jeremy immediately goes into a like almost an attack stance for a moment, now seeing the threat of a purple version of himself.
He starts growling like a chihuahua.
Snaps his fingers and he's like, see, like it's kind of weird. Like for furbolgs, like people like me, my kin, they don't generally do stuff like this, So I'm kind of a people different, and I need to understand why.
Sometimes it's better just to accept who you are, and despite whatever flaws you may think you have, they could be strengths, or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, that's great and all, but sometimes people don't accept that,
Yeah. Have you considered using your magic to force them into? I mean, never mind.
Oh man, no man, I'm all about I want to protect people. And I just want to make sure people feel like they're okay and they're safe. I don't want to do anybody harm.
What
But
if they're bad?
Well, if they're hurting my people, then for sure.
Okay, just making sure.
But I feel different from my own people because I'm like them, but I'm not like them, and they don't understand that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kind of.
And that
No.
feeling is not great when you're trying to, just trying to fit in. I mean, it seems like a lot of conversation for just an alley, but I kind of like I really like your vibe. You're all great, but it's that's the way it is. I kind of want to get into the Citadel myself, and every time I go up there, either a guard grabs me, chucks me to the street, a door gets slammed in my face. I slammed a door in my face accidentally. That one time, that wasn't cool,
Right.
But
that happens.
That's what I'm
Okay.
about.
So you're having an existential identity crisis that you think the Citadel can help you solve.
I think so.
Okay. I'm on
Sounds
board with
achievable
that.
to me.
I mean, there's also all of us have magic here. You could just be like us. We all have magic different ways. Minnie studies, she reads a lot. I get power through a god, and Al does a lot of paperwork.
Well, that's cool and all, but there's just a little there's a little bit more to it, and I don't know. I don't feel
Does magic sometimes come out of places that magic you don't necessarily want it to come out of?
one time, but I did see a healer about that, so I was good. But
see? There's
What
always
is
an
that?
option.
But no, I just. Do you mind if we get going a little bit? It's fine. It's just it's just a Straw House Citadel for me personally. It's gonna solve a lot of issues for me. Get home, right?
Okay, look, you can come with us. We're short people, but
You are short. I'm taller than all of you.
Got your
yeah,
nail room.
yeah, you can come with us, but you in no way are ever going to be a replacement for Berrick. Okay?
Who's that guy?
He's my
How
brother.
dare you?
Is he like a barley or something? That sounds like something you would harvest.
No, he's my brother.
I always thought it sounded like some type of old fortification, get to the citizens, to the barrack.
People hiding your brother?
No,
Probably.
Yeah, I could see that happening. It's a long story. We can tell you more on the way. Do you want to lock up or anything?
Oh, this? No, don't worry about it. I just it's just crates, broken crates, and a newspaper. Just leave it there.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I see what you mean about the Citadel solving things for back home. I mean, maybe you can get a carpet.
Hey, listen, man. I've done work. I'm just in between places. When I came here, I did a little bit of jobs here and there. Food. Hey, you guys hungry? By the way, it was really good. And he holds out a moldy piece of bread.
Oh,
Oh,
You guys got some really good food here.
I think I ate this morning. Maybe I'm
I'm
okay for now.
Yeah, I'm good. Thanks for offering, though.
Rune, you were
Hey, no
saying that you were a
problem.
little hungry, though. I just thought maybe this would be the time.
What is
we
wrong
could
with
snack.
you?
Now I'll treat this one as a roadie. Okay, let's get going.
Okay.
No, we do not leave this alley before something is said.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, little guy.
Fizzlebottom.
Fizzle. Well, my full name's Fizzle Branch, but like people call me Fizz. So, yeah.
Whatever.
Okay.
You embark on a quest. And these are your alliances. You say you know of Minnie, the Marvelous. Then do you so solemnly swear that you will not betray or bring harm to any of these shorter people than you, no matter how high you are?
So he straightens himself up, puffs his chest out. I swear it on Jeremy, Minnie, the Marvelous, Rune, and Al. And I guess you too, little guy. I promise I will not do you any harm. I am a friend. I'm not a foe. And you seem like cool people.
And if you are to do harm to all of us, you will flay yourself in the middle of town.
Okay.
Continue to cut up your skin into tiny strips of bacon that will be served for breakfast the following day.
Wow,
You can
little
just
guy,
say
you
yes,
got
you
an
don't have to do
imagination. I'll give myself like a paper cut in an alley, but that's about it. Will that do?
He looks to the rest of you. Is that acceptable?
That's acceptable. That's fine.
Yeah. If he screws us, I'll shank him.
Oh,
Here.
whoa.
This would be like having like Lunette the clown or somebody be like, "You're my idol."
He takes his hand and he like puts him in his
Marty's
hand.
gonna stab you.
No
Oh,
way.
man.
I would actually get stabbed by Minnie's dagger? No way.
Well, only if you're bad. You seem nice.
Can I see it?
My dagger?
Yeah.
She pulls out well, it's a short sword.
Oh
I guess
my
I shouldn't
god,
just
it's
look
smaller
down.
in real life. It's like a toothpick. I'm so sorry. Okay.
Are you making fun of me? I can't tell.
No, I'm like, honestly, this is like meeting like, oh my god. You guys wouldn't know about oh, never mind. He's just a guy back in my kin, and he was like really popular too. He was good, you know?
No.
What was his name? Was it Jack?
Yeah! It was, well, I never met him. I just heard stories about him, you know?
We know
Oh.
Jack.
Get out. Get out of town.
Jack Thunderboar.
Oh my god! No way. You met Jack? I didn't get to meet him.
He actually
Yeah.
trained us.
What? No.
He
Yeah.
trained us.
But guys, that's been like a long time.
Oh, time's weird to us sometimes.
I'd say. Anyways, enough yapping. I'm cool, you're cool, and if I'm not cool, I get stabbed by Minnie, and we're all
Mhm.
gonna be good. And Jer over here, he's gonna keep an eye on me, right, Jer?
Oh.
All right. So, how's about we try and get going? Oh, but what I could do though is like, if you want, I can like do a whole like thing, be like, Minnie Marvelous is here, everybody, and like, no, is that not a good idea?
Did you say your AirPods just died?
I'm sorry.
Oh no.
Oh
I'll be
no.
with you shortly.
And your mic is being weird.
We
yes,
almost
we
did
shall
it.
all leave this alleyway. And Fizz, well,
Yeah.
if you believe that you have a way for us to get in, then fine.
Well, I don't have a way. Well, never mind. I got a way. Let's go.
You will do away.
Okay. Yeah, sure thing, little guy.
Good. Now march forward.
Okay. And he just starts stomping his feet on the ground. Is this how they march?
As Fizz begins to march away, Rune, you're held back for a moment by Blech.
Yeah.
I do not trust the tall one.
I'm not sure either. I'm also not sure about Al and Minnie. They seem different. Minnie's very stabby, and Al is very happy. It's weird.
Shall we do away with all of them?
No. No. I don't know. Maybe I'm probably being different too. But Fizz, it's weird that we came into this alley and Fizz is just here and has all the answers that we need.
Who sleeps in alleys?
Well, apparently Fizz does.
And cats?
Cats can be nice.
No. They are ruthless murder with their claws. They are like tiny lions that want to scratch you and will eat your body when you expire.
Well, that is true.
Yes. Fizz will do the same.
I mean, that's more circle of life kind of thing, I guess, but okay. I don't know if it's that intense. I think he's probably just not telling us everything. But I think he's just a fan of Minnie. I don't know. And
we shall keep a close eye on all of them.
Yeah. Usually Al's the person who doesn't trust people. And now, I don't know. I guess I'll do the mistrusting for all of us.
Yes. As will I, Mistress Rune.
Okay.
And you just say the word.
But what happens when I say the word?
He taps his nose before starting to make his way behind Al and Minnie that are following behind Fizz.
Okay. Rune will just take a minute to herself to take in all the wild information she just received and processed, and then we'll make her way.
As you all move forward into the city streets once more, all seems to be well. A normal day within the city. But you all now feel the tension that's held in the air. You see more of the pride that seems to walk by again as they continue to move through the market in perfect formation. Many move out of the way, not daring make any kind of eye contact. You follow along suit with the rest of the crowd to ensure that no suspicion is drawn to any of you or your group. You continue forward for a short time before opening up to what seems like a very large circular plaza. A beautiful courtyard, meticulously manicured, with a number of individuals that all seem of high rank and high power based on their stature, how they carry themselves, and their overall attire, all seeming to have a same motif around it of reds and golds and blacks. You see a small group of individuals, 3 to be exact, that just a simple glance at them makes your blood run a touch colder. They wear strange sets of light armor. Again, beautifully polished in crimson red. and what looks like a pointed witch's hat, albeit not out of cloth, completely out of sheets of metal. Small divots that combine the otherwise round sheets. They separate as they move up the pointed hats. Each sheet holding a different color, alternating between reds and blacks up to the very tip. Fleck cowers a little bit towards you, Rune, whispering, "Cardinal Inquisition."
Okay.
Yet Fizz continues to lead you on forward.
Come on.
As you all watch the leader guide your team, he doesn't seem as off-put by the rest of the world around him. While it is strange, and there is that element of tension to all of it, Fizz brings a certain light to it all. Something strange about him. Not only makes you trust him just ever so slightly, but there's just something about him. Something difficult to put a finger on. But your attentions are all broken as you finally look upward towards the towering structure in front of you that dominates the skyline. The Straw House Citadel. Unlike the dark brick buildings that make up much of the city, this fortress rises in a jagged, unsettling silhouette that seems to defy the rigid lines of its surroundings. Crimson-tinted stones that gleam in the pale sunlight. Something about the surface seems off. It's a strange blend of masonry and something organic. Its grand spire just pierces the sky above like a broken, jagged talon. The tip of the tower itself is lost in the red clouds above. You see twisted pillars of dark ruby stone stretch skyward, spiraling around one another, like warped ribs of some ancient beast. And upon closer inspection, as you draw nearer and nearer to the building, you begin to notice fine details carved into the stone of straw motifs seemingly weaving into the walls as if it's growing out from within. Clearly, subtle nod to the owner's namesake. But it doesn't seem like it's just a mere decoration. It seems almost alive, twitching faintly in the wind, as though reacting to the presence of those who approach it. As you continue to grow closer, two guards stand out front of the massive doors. Doors seem open, and individuals of the high stature come and go as they please. However, based on what Fizz has already told you, you don't think you'll be as lucky. Closer and closer you gather towards the guards. You now see how they're clad in red robes, metallic armor underneath, and bone-white masks. that seem to almost blend in with the building itself. They too wear the sigil of a roaring lion on their fronts, but something seems different. Almost as if they're more elite than those that patrol the streets. And as you all gaze into the faceless masks, a small sense of dread settles in each of your stomachs. What would you guys like to do?
Good question.
I don't feel good about this. It seems like it's going to be really hard to get in. Fizz,
Sure we came the right way?
Oh, like, this is it, guys. Yeah. Like, doesn't make you feel good, huh? Being around here.
Oh, it sucks here.
Yeah, like, literally sucks all the vibes out. I hate being here, but gotta get in here.
And how
You guys
would
do
you
too.
get in?
Yeah.
Like, I've walked up to him before, and that's not the best idea that you got there. I don't know.
There's probably more inside. Because
Oh.
otherwise I would say distract them, but that's not going to get us very far.
Well, Black had said earlier that to get in, we have to earn their trust. Those are the only people that get inside. So, Black, can we start just talking to any of them, or is that going to get us into trouble? Like the people outside.
Be cautious with your words.
Well, is it common to want to get in, or are they going to find it suspicious that I want to go in at all?
Difficult to know, but realize this, Rune. While not in the typical arcane, being the next in line as head priestess at the temple, you hold an air of stature about you. Perhaps that could be utilized to your advantage. How they will feel about one of the faithful, I do not know.
Okay. Well, what do you guys think? You think I should give it a shot?
I was going to say you or your mom are probably our best shot.
Well, if I ask my mom, she's gonna ask why.
So make
And-
something up.
She'll
Say you
know.
want to be more religious or something.
But then she'll just have me work more at the temple.
Say you had a vision that called you there. Say a fortune cookie.
That's a good idea, because I was gonna say, like, let's all get robes and dress like wizards.
Was that your plan this whole
kinda
time?
like this.
That's the one I didn't do. And he pulls down a list, and you see all these multiple attempts.
Just chip. Yeah.
And the next one is dress like a wizard and walk in.
You know, I really thought distract them with chickens would have had it.
Well, no, that one didn't go well. And then you see, like, a guard eating a chicken.
I was gonna say a chicken now clad in a uniform and they're
Yeah.
working for them.
Why don't we
Okay.
try that? Say
The
you had a-
wizard. Okay, sorry.
No. That you had a vision that told you to, I don't know.
I'm very bad at lying to my mom. But
Well,
nothing.
let's
I think
let's flesh it out. Al, pretend to be Rune's mom.
that's weird.
Fizz, pretend to be Rune's mom.
Okay, that's better.
Oh, hey, how are you?
No,
My
that's
daughter
not.
Rune.
you're not doing it at all. You gotta threaten to murder the town.
No, Al, that's not.
I'm gonna kill you.
Look, you're getting there.
Oh God. Okay.
I mean, I love you, but I'm gonna kill you too.
Okay,
Rune, I
I'll
did
try.
file that one paper that we were working on. I can do this now. Al's gonna just go ahead and he's gonna reach out and just kind of touch your shoulder, and as you look down, you just find yourself slowly becoming invisible from the core. He touched you, every one of your extremities, and then he's gonna be like, "Look, pretty cool, eh?"
What? Ow! What am I gonna do with this?
Can you do that
You
to
said you
all
wanted
of
to get
us?
inside.
I can do
No,
it
I can
myself.
only do one. There you go. You and Fizz go on in there. Minnie and I will just stay out here, and if you make any mistakes or anything goes wrong, then
Okay.
we'll come
With
on
all
in.
due respect, though, do you think using magic to be invisible to go into a magic place is probably a good idea?
No, Al. I'm
That's
so.
the last thing they'll expect, Fizz.
Oh.
God, you're right.
What is?
And if they catch you while you're there, you can just say you're security inspectors, and clearly they failed the test because you got through the front gate. If you didn't get through the front gate and you die, it doesn't matter because I'm convinced this is probably still just a dream anyway.
Al.
What if
What?
that's a black? Like, let's do that as a backup plan.
Rune's invisible.
Where'd you go?
She's like freaking out.
It's funny if I leave it on.
I start waving my hand in front of me. Where is she?
He hits her.
DM, do I connect?
Jesus.
Roll a d20 for me.
Here we go.
It was a 3.
You find nothing in front of you.
Al, you have made her body incorporeal, man. That's insane.
Pretty cool, eh? And magic's not so bad.
Okay. I think I can try asking my mom. And worst case, she thinks I'm losing my mind and she'll make me take a nap and then I'll sneak out anyways and come back and try myself.
Do you think your mom knows like Minnie and Al and stuff? If this is like some sort of dream?
She knows Al and Minnie. And Al, stop behaving like this is a dream. This is real. Black told you. He practiced on ants. And he tried to wake himself up.
If you don't
There could be-
mind, I got an idea. Why don't I say I came to you and I was like, oh, priestess of the temple, I need your help. And then you say like, I knew this person named Raven, and then when she touched people, she had like visions of the future and stuff. So maybe like you like had it happen to you as well, and like, you know, and then you'd be like, you touched me, and you were like, oh, and then you saw some stuff, and then and your mom's like, cool, let's go get you a hall pass to get in there, you know?
Fish, she's over here.
Oh, did you get all that?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
I mean, I feel like your mom might believe that a little bit more because he's actually here and he's actually new and random. And he actually needs help. So you said you're bad at lying, but you're barely even lying.
I'm not bad at lying. I'm bad at lying to my mom because I
But
feel
you're
guilty.
barely lying to your mom.
Wherever you are, I could talk to her. And I can make it sound like, you know, like I'm begging for help. And you are, as a high priestess, you need to be that type of person, you know?
I haven't moved since Al showed you where I was.
Oh. Yeah. Do you understand?
Okay. All right.
All right, let's drop it. It's been funny enough. I was gonna take off the invisibility.
Oh.
Oh,
Hey.
God. Yeah, I I don't know, Al. I think even someone like me, I don't have a lot of powers, and I can see invisible things if I really wanted to. So I think I might probably get caught. I don't know. But
You
I
guys are
appreciate
coming up with a lot of things we can't do. I haven't really heard something that we could do.
we can go. We'll go talk to my mom.
Does your mom look like you, but like taller? Because I could like just change myself to look like her. But I don't
No.
know. What she
You
looks
can do that?
Yeah.
Do me.
Oh my god.
Sure. You want to be like taller or what?
I'm confident with my height. Can you not be shorter?
Oh, I mean, like I can, and then like he snaps his finger and just. I just cast disguise self on myself, and I turn into Al. Oh, hey, look at me! I'm Al. I'm.
Hey, wait. Hold on for a sec. I was gonna like kind of like take the both of us and shuffle us around and be like, "Wait, Rune, shoot this one. They're the imposter."
No, shoot this one. He's the imposter.
Do you really think this is the best usage of our time right now?
Sorry.
I'm not gonna shoot either of you. Fizz, I know which one you are because you're not very good at imitating Al's voice. It's a dead giveaway.
Oh, you want to hear an imitation? All right. Hey, how you doing? I'm Al. Check this
Pretty
out.
good. That's
It's pretty good. Check this out, Rune.
Oh no. My role has
Brought this
shifted
on
in the
yourself.
party. My role has shifted in this party, and I don't know if I like it.
I know how to tell them apart.
Oh, no.
Okay, yeah, do it. Which one?
Yeah,
am
what
I?
is it, Minnie?
Black
pick an
looks
owl.
down towards Jeremy and says, "They're all idiots. We're all going to die. This is the moment that Black and all of the people he knows dies."
Okay.
Jeremy looks up at him.
Okay.
Al.
Yes.
I don't know which one I'm looking at.
Maybe it's the real one.
Or maybe it's the fake one.
Oh my god, I cannot.
Rune will give you a platinum coin if you tell her what she stole from you.
Oh, that's easy. My trust.
That's the one.
Damn it.
I was gonna say.
Sorry,
I was
Fizz. I'm
gonna
kind of
say,
spiteful
like-
still. Turns out I'm holding on to stuff.
Yeah, you got me, and it drops it. Sorry
Problem
about
solved.
that, everyone.
Oh man.
Having a little fun in front of the Straw House Citadel, you know. I like your idea. We should go talk to your mom, though. You know.
Oh god. Okay.
We get to get out of here because I mean, standing around, I think they're gonna probably ask us what's up. So let's.
Oh well,
Probably.
generally you just gotta get a couple more feet up there, and then that's when they get really pushy.
Yeah. okay.
Actually, DM, can I walk up there and just show them what happens if I get too close?
Oh my god.
Hey guys, it's me again. Do you got any openings?
Halt!
Yeah,
No entry without express permission of the Inquisitors.
Oh.
I got the permission right here.
Oh god.
As you point back
This might
to
work.
the group, before any further protest can transpire, you see an individual now moving out from behind the guards. The figure stepping forward is tall and imposing, nowhere near the same height as you, Fizz. They're draped in an all-black robe with what looks like strange runes on the front of the robe itself. Al, you would recognize these strange runes as hieroglyphs. A very common rune found in Agrabah. The individual carries a large staff with what looks like a ankh at the end. As he steps forward, he pulls down his hood to reveal a humanoid black wolf. Its fur sleek and well groomed, but the piercing amber eyes is what holds all of your attention. He looks to each one of you, but focuses on Al and Rune with a glimmer of recognition. First, lingering on Al for a moment, with a bit of a befuddled look on his face. Like a word is on the tip of his tongue, but he just can't get it out. And lingering over to Rune for a moment, as a look of confidence strikes across his face. His snout twitches slightly, as if catching the air, a scent of something familiar to him. Wait, he says to the Inquisitors in a low, measured growl. I know that one. And he points towards Rune. A follower of Sleeping Beauty's temple, aren't you?
Yes. Yes, I am. It's very astute of you to notice that.
You bear the same markings as your mother, I'm assuming.
Yes, I do. She's guided me all this time.
Hmm. He then shifts his gaze over towards Al, his eyes narrowing slightly, as if trying to piece together an old memory. And you? A hint of intrigue from within his voice stirs. Your face is familiar.
Yeah, maybe you've been by the tavern.
Perhaps. Although I don't frequent such establishments. The guards visibly relax for a moment, standing down at this individual that has stepped forward. You seek entrance into the Citadel.
Well, yeah, like me and all my buddies here.
Quiet.
Okay.
It's okay. He's a little outspoken, but he has good intentions. Yes, if you would let us, it would be great if you could grant us entry, me and my companions.
What business does a faithful have here?
I'm looking for information. My God spoke to me. And in a way, the fates brought me here.
Know this. The gods are far from this place. But given your stature, it would be interesting to see exactly what information you look for. You will be my guests. And you may enter under my watch. His words are not a suggestion, more of an order, a matter of fact. He turns his back to all of you and beckons you forward into the gates. The two guards at the front part silently, continuing to watch you. with a cold, almost predatory eye as you pass by.
Black.
Hmm.
Do you know his name? Do I know his name?
He is one I've not seen before.
How far ahead of he is of all of us?
About 20 paces.
Rune will sort of catch up closer behind him. Well, we're here. How should I tell my companions to refer to you?
You may refer to me as the Hierophant. He continues to walk forward, ignoring you otherwise. Inside the Citadel itself, you immediately notice a drop in temperature. The air seems thick and heavy with the scent of incense. And something far more subtle. Fizz, you would slightly recognize this. The faint metal tang of magic in the air. It's like electricity before a storm. Just waiting to wreak havoc when the time is ready to strike. The entryway is vast and dimly lit. You see a number of sconces filled with ever-burning crimson flame. Shadows that dance along the walls, flickering across the intricate carvings depicting strange, half-finished creatures caught somewhere in a state between life and death. The Hierophant leads you through a labyrinth of hallways, each one growing colder and darker than the last. The walls seem to close in, and yet they feel endless. The ceilings rising high into the gloom, lined with tapestries depicting ancient rites. At the end of every corner, there's a towering statue of some humanoid figure that some resembles mages, others monstrous abominations, twisted creations, seemingly paying ode to the biomancers who rule here. The Hierophant looks back with a glance. You're fortunate I recognized you. If you were granted passage into these halls without proper rites, you will still leave without leaving something behind. Continuing forward, you pass through a wide archway into a grand chamber at the very heart of the Citadel. High above, a dome ceiling casts a dim red light from a massive stained glass window. The window is a mosaic of swirling shapes and twisted figures, humans and beasts entangled in arcane symbols, life and death merging and separating in an eternal dance. The Hierophant leads you across the chamber, past alcoves and robed figures working quietly. He finally stops at the foot of a grand staircase, turning to facing you all. His eyes once again fall on Al, with a penetrating gaze. There are few faces I do not remember. Something about yours. Seems familiar.
I don't know what to tell you. Maybe you met my brother Sam. I don't remember coming down here a lot. It's a small town.
And has this city been the only place you've resided?
As far as I can remember, yeah.
Make a deception check for me.
Oh man.
I mean, to be fair, it's legitimate as far as you can remember. But yeah. With a +3.
Oh wow.
No, okay. Okay, trying dice. 14.
14? The air grows slightly still as your words hang in the air, Al. But he says nothing more. As he motions up the staircase. Come. You are my guests. But as I said, you will be watched. Nothing in the Citadel escapes the eyes of the Straw House. As you ascend the staircase, the weight of the Citadel's presence pressing down on all of you. Your footsteps echoing through the ancient halls. Even under escort, the shadows seem to creep closer. And the walls themselves seem to almost breathe, as if alive with a pulse of forbidden magic. At the very top of the staircase, one final set of doors. A dark burgundy red. If it's information that you're looking for, then the master should be the best to answer those.
What's their name?
The Archmage Crow. As he opens up the door that leads into the inner sanctum of the Crow himself. He stands by the door and motions his hand forwards, leading you in.
It feels like a really bad idea.
Yeah, let's just
I
go
was looking
blindly
for
into the
library.
spooky castle. It's fine.
Oh,
Is it too late for Minnie to go pee?
Mm-hmm.
Can I use the bathroom?
are you asking
Sorry,
as a
sorry.
character or a player right now?
As a character, so I can get the fuck out of there.
Minnie, I think we should all stick together. I don't know. I'm feeling a little. The vibes are weird in here.
Can we see in past this door that's open now? Like, do we see anything like an office or whatever?
Yeah, dude just sitting at his desk playing mini golf.
As you peer inside, you see a circular room that seemed to break the convention of reality. Lined along the curved walls seems to be almost a symphony of library stacks. Books filled to the brim. And on pedestals throughout the center of the room, a number of what look like arcane artifacts.
Hey guys, I think like this might be like the best way to go in there. Like, look, there's so much stuff in there. They probably got all that information in there, right? Elephant guy.
Hierophant. Fizz.
You wouldn't want to keep the crow waiting, would you?
Oh no. You ready, guys? Or
Yes.
no potty breaks, I guess, huh?
Minnie. Rune will turn around. We have to do this for him.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
And with that, each of you walk past the threshold.
Oh, I hate that word.
Not a fan.
Nope.
And into the crow's nest.
Okay, well.
But
You know,
that,
he's
my
the kind of
friends,
douchey boss to call it that, too.
Oh, no.
is going to be a story for
No!
another day.
Damn
Get
it.
myself some crow milk.
Should have gone
Welcome to
B.
my crow's nest. Let me tell you my strategy for a 5-point investment system.
Damn it. I just want to keep
Ay,
playing.
ay,
I feel like we
ay.
just got started. I feel like it's like we just got through the intros. I
Hey,
want to play.
next Tuesday.
Yeah, it sounds like we're all going to die though, so.
Hey, Peter, do you want to come back next Tuesday?
Accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah, Peter, how do you feel? Do you want to come hang out next week?
Oh, let me check the old.
If you want to get back to
pocketbook.
me,
I can get back
you can
to
get.
you, yeah.
You want to get back to? Yeah. Check your schedule and let us know.
Oh yeah, it's clear. It's clear. Clear.
And what about the next Tuesday and the next Tuesday and then the next Tuesday and then maybe the next Tuesday?
I think we could have a standing meeting. You know?
Guys, please welcome to our table in the best triple way possible, to our newest member at the table, a true champion of tables.
Oh.
I see.
I've stood on a table.
Let's see some Alara hearts in chat for our dear new friends, please.
Peter!
Peter!
Try to keep the silliness down too.
I thought it was Bobby the whole time.
I don't want to offend Bobby like that. You know?
He doesn't care.
He could use the compliments. I'm
It'd
pumped.
be really fun.
Welcome, Peter. I think it's
Thank
going to
you.
be great. We're already off
Come
to
on,
a
Dave. It's
chaotic
not a
start.
Dave trap until he comes back 3 weeks in a row. Fair comments. That
Fair.
is
Fair.
very fair.
Yeah.
They
Very
didn't
fair.
trap you yet that you know of.
Peter, I think they like you. I'm seeing an entire wall of hearts in chat right now.
Well, don't let it's gonna make my ego get really the next whatever Tripper Diary is gonna be very, very like me laid out, sunglasses on, getting fanned, being like, oh, I'm big time now, guys.
Covered in roses.
I mean, in fairness, it's a lot of pressure on you now. A lot of pressure.
Oh, I will most definitely make everyone upset here. Like it's gonna happen. So get ready.
Oh, someone, Jess, buy me some time.
Come on,
careful,
Jess.
Cantrip. I'm
Jess,
sorry. I'm so tired.
What do you think? What do you think about Minnie being
I'm
a
exhausted.
childhood story hero over here?
Oh my god, I feel like she hates it.
Oh, really?
So is,
Yeah.
is Minnie like a Dora the Explorer or like a Steve Irwin? Like, what's the level here?
I feel like she wouldn't like attention, so I'm surprised that whatever alter ego Minnie was chill with it.
Seems like there's a lot of weird things going on.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
It's
don't
fine.
know.
I'm sure the creepy guy in the castle won't even remember us, and everything will be okay.
Yeah.
Hello,
Why
Finn.
did Al lie? Why did Al lie?
What the hell is that supposed to say? Creepy dog man looking at it, and he didn't lie. He literally just says, as far as I can remember, been in this town. Oh,
Sniff
okay.
it out if you lied.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
sorry. I'm actually from a different reality. Now he says.
Okay, shut up.
Nobody's
We
saying-
got I found someone. Because I'm in charge of technology again, guess what? We're gonna raid tonight. Because why the
Oh,
hell
yeah, we
not?
can do that now.
We can totally do that now.
Yeah.
And they were in the stream earlier, and we love them to death. Amazing people. We're going to go head over to Art Hard Studio. Great group of people over there. They've just kicked off Exclamation mark raid. I think I've set up that command. If someone could do that for me, just to make sure. If not, just if the raid here's the raid message. Raid message is Bam has cute toes. Everybody spam chat with Bam has cute toes. All right, that's your mission, and I love you all for it.
There, you guys can copy and paste.
And if Bam wasn't
Thanks,
a coward,
man.
he'd show them. Anyways.
Exactly.
Calling you out,
Exactly.
Bam.
You were about to. Why isn't this working so much?
It's working. I see it.
Yeah, it's working.
Am I rating? Does it say
Yep.
we're rating?
It says it's rating, yeah.
It says we're rating?
We are
Yeah.
rating.
You're doing it.
Okay, perfect. Well, with that said, thank you so much for joining us for the evening. Thank you for all the support, all the bits, all the subs, all the amazing things, for hanging out and chat with us. We are going to be doing our after party over in our Discord tonight, so come hang out. It should be a good time. But other than that, to all of the adventurers out there, whether you find yourself in a strange land with strange people, or with a new companion that's really high, I don't know. That's all I got for tonight. I beg you all, one word of caution. Be careful out there. You can trip. We'll see you in the next one, guys. Love all your faces. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.